Okay, so now we're talking to Tyler Caros of Airwolf 3D. And who would have thought that 3D printing or 3D anything would have anything to do with drones? We're going to talk to Tyler and find out where this amazing technology is interfacing with drones.
So the drone business has really benefited from all types of new manufacturing ways, mostly due to the complexity in these drones and the certain things that these guys need, really the customization. So I actually started out in the drone industry and found 3D printing as my number one tool being used to make these drones, and jumped over to the 3D printing just because of the possibilities and it being such a new thing like drones. So the two industries are still very similar in their growth and their popularity in the last few years. You know, they've both been around for decades, but they're just been brought out to the public in the last 3-4 years. And the combination of the two really go hand in hand, and with Airwolf, the multi-material printing and everything else gives these guys the customization they need, and that's what kind of gave me my love for 3D printing and drones in the combination.
Don't you have to be an engineer to build your own drone?
So great question. About a year or two ago, to run a printer, to build a drone was very difficult. You had to know some kind of sophisticated 3D software on top of knowing all the drone business and what goes into making a good, stable drone. And within the last year, all these software companies, seeing all the printers, we have printers in elementary schools, junior high, all the way up through college, that are learning this technology and manufacturing process from an early age. And so the software companies have made it much easier for these kids to learn the software, and within a day or two, they can design something and print it out and hold it in their hand. And the same thing with the drone industry. These guys now can make something right away, and in a few hours have something that they created, that they learned the software maybe in a day, and they're actually making functional parts that they're using.
Well, show me stuff.
So this is one of our drones in progress. We made this for the CES Electronics Show, and it's made of several different plastics. Now you might look at it and say, obviously we didn't print the electronics and the screws and things like that. But there's a lot of benefits of having a printer on a machine like this. So for example, we've printed the frame out of a very rigid material called polycarbonate, which is made for bulletproof glass, sunglasses, a lot of different types of material, or things are made with this material. Now within here we have all this red you see. We have polyurethane, which does vibration dampening. We have very specialized vibration dampeners within the motor mounts. With normal standard manufacturing process, you could not do this. So having a 3D printer has actually invented a new way to manufacture these things and combine materials, which could never be done before. So that's kind of the benefit here. This is a very customized drone. This one's actually going to be used for 3D scanning, and it was made specifically for that. So, there's not one tool that does all. This is kind of a specialty thing that a 3D printer is great for, is making that certain tool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Listen, here's your drone, like $10. Not this one, of course, but you can start out. So futuristic, so interesting. Drones are touching so many areas in its own infancy. Who knows what the future will bring? Catch you next time.